Right now, 3 hostages, including an American-Israeli captive as well as one with ties to Massachusetts, has been freed finally by Hamas. We've been following this story, of course, since the October 7th attack. Our Malcolm Johnson joins us from Needham with details on that emotional reunion.
A smile for freedom as Ofer Calderon is escorted by Israeli soldiers after being held hostage by Hamas for 484 days.
One thing my cousin Ofer is known well for is a radiant smile. And in the pictures that have surfaced of his release and coming back into the arms of Israeli soldiers and then his family, that smile's on full display.
Seen here smiling with his family, the 54-year-old is reunited with his wife and 3 children.
To see him come out alive was a prayer answered, many prayers answered.
When we first met Jason Greenberg of Needham more than a year ago.
To know that their fate is almost sealed is, mortifying.
He didn't know if his cousin would survive.
He and his children were in their home on the kibbutz, and the home was set afire. When the flames got too much, they jumped out a window and hid in a bush for 3 hours.
Hamas kidnapped Ofer and 2 of his children.
They weren't able to outrun Hamas, and they were captured and dragged back to Gaza.
Ofer's kids, Erez and Sahar, were released in November of 2023, while their father remained in captivity.
We didn't know what version of Ofer we'd be getting back until we actually saw him emerge. The ordeal that he has endured over the past 484 days is something I don't think anyone could ever really imagine.
It's a story of tragedy and triumph, mixed with trepidation for Greenberg, as about 79 hostages remain in Gaza, 35 of whom are presumed dead.
It must have been one of the pinnacle experiences of his life, and I know that when I see him, it'll be one of the pinnacle experiences of my life.
Ofer will now spend several days in a Tel Aviv hospital and receive a medical evaluation. Reporting in Needham, I'm Malcolm Johnson, NBC 10 Boston.